Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the summer workout. We're going to use a couple of our players who have been so kind as to volunteer to show you, especially you new players, what we're looking for in the fall and how to use your summer to the best effect for your preseason. We've emailed you a couple of attachments on this email, which include kind of a direction sheet, okay, and also a calendar on which you can track your progress. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the workout here step by step, and the first thing we're going to talk about is how the workout is set up. And basically it's set up like this. Each week has a day 1 and a day 2 times 3 for 6 days and Sundays off. Each day you'll get to wherever you're going and you will do an 8-minute Tabata, which we will detail for you. It's a power workout, and a 10-minute sprint or dribble. So one day you'll come in and do Tabata and then sprint, 18 minutes total, plus warm up and cool down, 30 minutes at the most. The next day you'll do a different Tabata and a dribbling exercise and warm up and cool down and leave. Should be easily able to work into your work schedule and your summer schedule. You do that 3 times through. That's Monday through Saturday, Sunday off, and start again. And we'll detail a little bit more as we go along. So Tabatas, as I talked about, are as follows. They are a 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off exercise protocol times 16 for 8 minutes. And it'll be done to music, which we've linked to this email, and you can use that music, or you can go online and find tons of other different versions of it. So basically you will alternate throughout the week. You'll do a legs Tabata, then the next day you'll do a push-ups Tabata, then you'll do a legs Tabata, then you'll do a pull-ups, then you'll do a legs, and then you'll do another push-ups, and then the next week it inverts, okay? Each Tabata for 16 sets will be, you'll do legs and then jump rope, legs and then jump rope, legs and then jump rope for 16 times or 8 times for a round for 8 minutes, and that'll be your total power workout. We'll show you some versions of what you can do and how you can best put it together. Okay, so we've got Jared and Kylie here that are going to do the box jump Tabata, which includes box jump, going to jump rope, and back and forth 16 times for 8 minutes. Jared's got his phone. Go ahead. He's going to play the music that we have attached to this email. So if you can see, what we're looking for is for them to do as many box jumps in 20 seconds as possible. What we're really looking for is for them to get their butts down and to jump out of a low crouch. And so they'll go as many as they can for 20 seconds while listening to the music. And as soon as they're done, they come over and get their jump ropes. There's only 10 seconds now, and they want to do a speed jump as fast as they can go. And so they're going to go as fast as they can jump roping. And in the beginning you may not be awesome, but they're both awesome, so they're going to go as fast as they can. And as soon as that's done, so again, listening to the music. 3, 2, 1, down. Then they put their jump ropes down, come back over, catch their breath, be ready, listen to the music. It's all queued up for you. And again, box jumps. Now, you can challenge yourself. This is a fairly low bench. You're going to be looking for a bench that's about to your knee or slightly even above your knee. A park bench, a playground bench, some steps at a stadium, something like that. Or a box if you can find one at the gym. And they're going to do one last one of these, and then you can assume from there how it continues. So Toby's going to show you lunges now. Same thing. He's got his phone. He's got his Tabata music getting ready to go. And he's going to use his first 20 seconds to lunge. And form again is to try to put the back knee down. Use your arms to balance. This is kind of the beginning of the summer. This might be something where once you put eight of these together, it is pretty tough. And so he's going to lunge out for 20 seconds or out and back, whichever way he wants to do it. And now he's in his rest period. He'll grab his jump rope and jump rope in his cleats. So same thing. Eventually getting as fast as he can For right now, we're fine where it's at, but again, core engaged, plank body, 20 seconds of that. Okay, now he's in his rest period. And now as an alternative, once the lunges get too easy for you, the next version is split squat jumps. You can change to these. And again, these can be on the low angle like this. Once the summer gets going, he can power out of those even stronger. You'll be able to get more of these in than you will lunges. So as your summer progresses and the 8 sets of lunges don't challenge you anymore, then you can change to split squat jumps. He'll come over and do one more set of jump rope, and that'll be your A leg day. And your third leg day option is bounding. And here again, as in box jumps, the emphasis is on your form. And what we're looking for, you're going to probably carry that with you. So what Toby's looking to do is make this one continuous motion, sitting his butt down and pushing out of it and exploding forward and up. And so what he'll do is do as many of those as he can in 20 seconds, and over the summer trying to add to that as he goes through the summer. And again, he'll go straight to his jump rope. And he's only got 10 seconds to get it all squared away.
3, 2, 1, go!
And again, as quickly as he can. Again, core engaged, so you can see he's straight up and down. He's not slouching, he's not using his arms a ton, it's all bending at the elbow. He's jumping with 2 feet. And this is a low impact exercise actually, because his feet are only coming up a couple inches. Now let's just say he gets really tired in the beginning, and instead of doing bounding, now he can do squat jumps. So this is the same thing, but you're not going anywhere. So this would be, for example, yep, exactly. So you can see again, we're looking for him to get his butt down. And this can be in the beginning of the summer. If you can't quite get all the bounding in over 8 sets and you're in your last set and you're dead, this might be where you go. And now he is at his rest period. He'll do one more jump rope.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the music just helps guide. You can use your watch or your phone if you want, but really this is a better way for you not to have to worry about the timing and just listen to the music and work as they tell you to work. Again, he's only going through 2 full revolutions and would have 6 more of these to go. So that's your 3 different leg exercises, and at the end we'll tie it all together and show you how to put it all together. Okay, now we will do the upper body Tabatas, and we'll do push-ups first and then pull-ups. Jared's going to show us, without the jump roping, you can assume that there's always a jump rope set between, but what we're looking again, Jared's got his music, he's going to start it. When he's ready, he's looking for good push-up form, listening to his music, doing as many push-ups in good form as he can in 20 seconds. He's trying to touch his chest or abdomen to the cone or a book or a shoe or something like that, and do as many as he can in the 20 seconds. And over the summer, try to get better and better at this. Seems like an easy exercise, but it actually can be quite good for you if you keep it going. So now he would actually go jump rope, but we're going to go straight to his second set. So jump rope, come back, and now a second set of push-ups. So he goes again, as long as he can keep good form, he goes. As soon as he starts losing his form, we don't want him to stop, we just want him to modify and get himself to his knees, keep a plank body. You see his body is still straight, his butt's not way up in the air, it's straight in line, and he's going to do as many more as he can before the next break when he goes off the jump rope. And that is going to be every other upper body workout, and we'll explain that as we go. Okay, the last upper body one is pull-ups, and we actually use negative pull-ups for many of you who aren't pull-up pros yet. Kylie's going to demonstrate what a negative pull-up is. She's going to try to do 1 negative pull-up over the 20 seconds. So she'll start her music. She'll usually have a better situation than this. You'll be at a playground or in the gym. And so what she's going to do is she's going to hang as long as she can, letting herself down very slowly over 20 seconds, and she'll keep her legs out at the same time to work on her abs, keeping a tight core as well. And so she'll do this so she's almost there. And now she would go to jump ropes and that sort of thing, but we're just going to do 2 in a row here, where now she's going to show you a different version, same thing. All right, so for her second set after the jump rope, we'll show you a different option here. She's found a different piece of playground equipment. And so again, she's going to go down, and if she can't quite make it, she can use her foot to help her go down slower and work her way over the course of a summer where she can do it all by hanging. And so she'll do it all the way down slow, and once she reaches the bottom, then she'll go on to do her jump rope and then back again. To summarize, the Tabatas are 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 16 sets for 8 minutes. One day you'll do legs, the next time you'll do push-ups, then you'll come back to legs, then you'll do pull-ups, and so on and so forth through a 2-week cycle. We'll sum it all up at the end. Now you know what our Tabata workout is. All right, the second half of your leg day will always be one of these 2 sprints. 50s, 60s, 50 yards for women, 60 yards for men, or 18-20s, 18 yards for women, 20 yards for men. As I'm going to explain here, the 50s, 60s are on a 30-second clock, and the 18s and 20s are on a 15-second clock. However, in each phase, it'll change a little bit, and I'll explain that as we go. As you can see, Kylie and Toby are lined up, ready to go for their sprints. Toby's sprint is a little bit further than Kylie's. We typically run it across the field, and so what they're going to do is they're going to start on a 0, sprint across. Now they're only running 60% right now, but they will sprint across. Usually we need to be in about the 8-second mode, which will leave you 22 seconds to rest. Kylie goes to the other football out of bounds line, Toby goes to the next dotted line. They will rest the remainder of the 30 seconds, and at the bottom of the minute, they will start again, and they'll come back. And so you can carry your phone with you, as Toby is doing, and instead of listening to Tabata music, this time you're just following your timer. It's a 10-minute run, and you're just going every 30 seconds for 20 sprints. Okay, so as you can see here, as I was pointing out before, during the first phase, and they would repeat that for 10 minutes, that was 1 minute down. During the first phase, the first 4 weeks, phase 1, it's on a 30-second clock. They will end up doing 20 sprints. The second 4 weeks, phase 2, they'll be on a 25-second clock that will give you 24 sprints in the same 10 minutes. And on phase 3, the last 2 weeks, you'll be on a 20-second clock, which will give you 30 seconds, I should say 30 sprints over that same 10-minute time. The only thing that's changing is the recovery time. You can stop this later, but here is, obviously in phase 1 and phase 3, it's easy. In phase 1, you start on the 0s and the 30s. In phase 3, you start on the 0s, the 20s, and the 40s. But in phase 2, it's a little complicated, but I have them written out here for you. You can write it on a card or put it on your phone and make sure you're going at these times. The second alternating sprint is your 18-20s. Women run 18 yards, men run 20 yards on a 15-second clock. During the first phase, the first 4 weeks, you'll do this for 8 minutes, okay? So if you watch what Jared and Kylie will do here, Jared's is slightly longer, 2 yards longer, obviously, so they'll be in the 18-yard box anytime you guys are ready.
Ready, set, go.
And so they're actually not sprinting. This is more of an endurance situation. They need to get out and back in 10 seconds. What is that?
9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so they're trying to get out in 5, back before 10, and they get 5 seconds of rest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And again. So in this first phase for 4 weeks, try to go 8 minutes, okay? If you have to sit one out here and there as you build your conditioning, that's fine, but keep the 8 minutes going. Maybe make up 1 or 2 at the end, but hold your phone in your hand and try to go every 15 seconds, the 0, 15, 30, and 45 over and over. Second phase, you'll move to 10 minutes. Last phase, you'll move to 12 minutes, and that's only 2 weeks at the end. You can substitute a Cooper in here every once in a while, or do some distance if you have to on a sprint day, especially on this day, the 1820s. These sprints are more of an endurance. This is more of a recovery time, okay? So that's your sprint workout on the leg days. Now we'll talk about your dribbling work. Every other day on your upper body Tabata days, you'll end with dribbling. You'll also do this on your Tabata music structure, but you'll do 3 different kinds: figure eights, a star dribble, and a random defender dribble. We can also do some 1v1s and 2v2s, which I'll explain in just a minute. But Kylie's going to do the figure eights. So what she's going to do is come out on cones that are 5 yards apart. She's going to start her Tabata music when she's ready, and she will then dribble with either foot, both feet. She'll just go and listen to her music. She'll go to the 5 yards in a figure eight. She'll make an 8 over and over. And she'll just dribble using both feet. She doesn't have to go as fast as she can. You can get faster as the summer goes. Use this as a recovery day between your sprint days. So now she's got her 10 seconds of rest, and now she's going to use only her right foot. So the second time will be only right foot. We'll go 3 times, Kylie. So now she's using right foot, so she has to turn with the outside of her foot and then the inside of her foot. And she's tightening it up into a 5 yard number 8. And she'll go 20 more seconds. She can take it easy if she wants. Not too easy, but not too hard. This is a day where you're recovering. And she's done, so she takes it easy. She has 10 seconds. And now she will use her left foot only. And so it'll be inside and outside of her left foot. So she'll listen to her music, and she'll go and go. And this will be an 8-minute circuit. So she'll dribble 16 times, but at her own pace. Some days you'll feel it and you'll want to go really hard. Other days you won't be feeling it. Take it as a recovery day. And she'll do that on her A day. Your B day dribble will be a star dribble. Just a square, 5 yard square with 1 cone in the middle. Go ahead, Jared, whenever you're ready. And what he's going to do is, from any outside cone, always go to the middle for 20 seconds. He's listening to his music. He's just going to use his imagination, use the cones as defenders. He's going to always go to a middle cone and an outside cone, middle cone and an outside cone for 20 seconds using either foot, both feet, inside, outside, at his own speed. Again, this doesn't have to be a killer. If you're feeling it, go for it. If you're not, take it easy, but just getting touches on the ball. And now he's at his rest period. Second one, just like Kylie did, he will go right foot only. When he's ready, he'll try the same thing. It'll be a little bit slower because now it's going to be only right foot. So he's going to use just his right foot, using the insides and the outsides to turn the various ways, and the bottom of his foot too. Using just his right. And he'll again go for 20 seconds until he has his rest period. He'll just stop wherever he is. Good, and he'll have 10 seconds to rest. He can start at any cone, and now he'll go left foot only. Same thing, but concentrating on his left foot. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, around the cone always. Don't go to the cone, go around the cones. Do the best you can with all feet. You would go any foot, right, left, any foot, right, left, any foot, right, left for 16 of these in a row. So you'll actually do, you'll end on 15. On the 16th one, you'll be back to any foot again. So he'll do that for 20 seconds and be done, and repeat for 8 minutes. All right, and then last one in the rotation, A, B, and C, is a random dribbling exercise. Same thing, Tabata music. Go ahead, Toby. He's going to lay his down and listen to his music, and in a random area, he's got some shoes out there, your water bottle, some cones. He'll use either foot, both feet, just anywhere you want to go. You just turn and go and move and cut back and step over and whatever you want to do here. You have 20 seconds to go in whatever random pattern you want. And he'll do that again with both feet, for 20 seconds if he can, at his own pace. And now he has 10 seconds rest, and he can just walk or stand or whatever. And now right foot only again. Again, for 20 seconds, he'll go right foot only, and it takes a while to get used to, but again, it's just ball touches. He can push himself if he wants, but it can also, as I said, be a recovery day where he takes it easy and goes a little bit slower, up to you on the day that you feel. Remember though, he'll have one more now. He has 10 seconds. We'll go left foot, then of course he would come back and repeat with both feet. Both, right, left, repeat, repeat, repeat for 16 in a row. And so remember that everyone else is doing this too, and while you're taking it easy, someone else might be working hard. And when you come into pre-season, every day you push yourself, you will thank yourself during pre-season. So he'll do this for 16 sets and be done with his workout. Okay, lastly, instead of doing dribbling on any days that you have people with you, you could also do, there's an or here, 1v1s or 2v2s. We're going to show you the 1v1 version of this game where a defender passes it to an attacker. An attacker tries to dribble through the small goal or the big goal. 3 points for one goal, 1 point for small goal or big goal, and the defender can get 1 point for poking it out of bounds, 3 points for stealing it and keeping it. So we'll show you out here on the field. Jared is the defender. He is defending this end line from the yellow cone he's standing at to the goal on the other side. He's playing up here to the top where Kylie is. We're just going to go slow motion. Jared will play it out, come out, and try to cut off the small goal that Kylie's trying to go to. Kylie is going to try to get to that small goal, but if she can't, Jared's going to try to push her out that way. Jared comes back in here. Kylie will play the ball out to him. Kylie can steal it if you can, so you're going to dribble, you're going to cut him off, you're going to try to take the ball, and that stealing is 3 points for her. Kicking it out of bounds is 1 point for her. Okay, so you want to do this for 10 minutes or so, switching side to side over time. Okay, so let's summarize this workout and what we just went through. We first showed you the Tabatas, and as you can see from this typical schedule, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we're just assuming Sunday you have your rest day. But if you look at the way the leg situation is planned out, this is a 2-week cycle, and the reason it's on a 2-week cycle is because your upper body and your sprints go on an odd even schedule. The legs is easy. You do A of some kind on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you'll do 3 different kinds of leg things, 6 times total, for 6 leg exercises over the 2 weeks. The second half of that is where we go staggered. So on that same Monday that you do legs, take a rest period in between and then do your 50s and 60s, okay? The next time after you do your legs, it'll be your 18s and 20s. And then the next time will be your 50s and 60s again. And then you go to your 18-20s again, and then your 50s and 60s, and then your 18s and 20s. So in a 2-week period, you'll have done each 3 times. On the other days, you will come in and do your other Tabata. So we showed you. Push-ups and pull-ups go the same way as your 18s and 50s. On Tuesday, you would do push-ups. Then you'd come with pull-ups, and then push-ups, and start the next week with pull-ups again, and then push-ups, and then pull-ups. 3 push workouts, 3 pull workouts. You're obviously jump roping every single one of those days. That's core work, that's shoulder work, that's just good overall agility work as well with that jump roping. And then after you do your upper body, you'll always do a dribble. Dribbling A, dribbling B, dribbling C, which is your figure 8s, your star, and your random. Going through twice will bring you through phase 1, 4 weeks. Then you'll up the ante in the 50s and 60s times, your 18 and 20. You'll be getting better at push-ups and legs. You'll be getting stronger. And the next 4 weeks, you're on the, for 50s and 60s, you're on a 25-second clock, and on 18s and 20s you are going 10 minutes. And then the last phase, which will be your last 2 weeks, you'll just then obviously do this one time through, and you'll be on a 20-second clock for 50s and 60s, still no more than 10 minutes. And now though, you'll be on a 12-minute clock for your 18s and 20s. Okay, so I want to thank the players for being out here on a hot day. It was 85 degrees today actually, and they worked this thing through for you. All of you will be getting a partner for the summer. All of you new players, I should say, are getting a current player as a partner, and that partner can be texted or phoned or Facebooked or whatever to ask questions about the workout if you're stuck somewhere and not sure what you should do, or what kind of progress you're making, or what should they tip you on doing this, that, or the other thing differently. As I mentioned at the beginning, you have an email that gives you some information that includes your reporting date of August 2nd. That includes some other things. You'll be getting information also every couple of weeks throughout the summer. Check your email on a regular basis. That's how we communicate with you, because we can attach things and we can put links in there to things that you need to do on your dashboard, or through admissions, or to play NAIA, whatever it is. That kind of information will be coming out as well. All of those things must be done for you to be eligible to play in the fall. I'm very excited about both recruiting classes. I think we've got a great season coming up. I know the returners are anxious to get back at it again, and so please use them to ask questions, those of you who are new, but do not doubt what I tell you here, and that is, take your summer physical preparation seriously. You can do nothing better for yourself than to be fit when you get here. This is only a guide. If you love to lift weights, or you love to swim, or you love to bike, and you think it gets you in awesome shape, then use what you use and get in shape that way. But know that you will be responsible for passing tests and competitions with your teammates when you're here in the fall. At the bottom of the sheet is or several different ways to contact both me and BJ. Any questions that you have, please ask us. We're here for you. We're just as excited about having a good team as you are. So I wish you a great summer. Any questions, just let us know, and work hard, and we'll see you on August 2nd.